So when you look back at how your career has developed so far, like what surprises you in retrospect?
I think the most surprising thing is how much my friends and colleagues who are musicians have been instrumental in really surprising ways. Like, for instance, you know, a lot of my friends one of my best friends is a violist, and she and I just started recording things together. Where I read her a piece and we'd record it. The extent to which that material kind of makes work in the future happen has been totally shocking, and it's never literal. It's not like writing for viola means other violists will call you. It's like you write for the viola and record it, and all of a sudden it's like a choir in England is interested, or a percussion ensemble, and it's this weird, like, divine sort of performer-driven lateral thing. Where if you're a composer, in a lot of ways, it's very easy to get caught up in the business of being a composer, which is like getting grants and getting a DMA and getting awards and getting tenure and all these things, which are great, except that they don't necessarily mean that your music is going to get played in a lot of different contexts, which I think is the most for me has been the most like exciting thing about what's going on with me. Just in general, it's so cool to have all these different things, and a lot of it stems from having friends at school or not at school who are musicians who are willing to record your music, willing to play it in public, and willing to sort of champion it. That's been surprising.
What do you advise young composers just starting out to think about when they're trying to develop as composers or trying to find those people to play their music?
Well, I think finding the people, if you can find them, that means that you've already kind of got you. If you can find them and they like what you're doing and you like working with them, you can learn a lot from each other. And I think that's kind of the most important first step, is being able to talk to musicians and being able to explain how you want your music to sound, both on the page, which is technical, but also with your mouth, and in a way that doesn't sound annoying. But you basically just say, this is what I'm thinking, and the two of you collaborate and make this thing together, so that it's sort of specific, but then at the same time, if the page works, then it can have a life beyond the specific situation. So it's really about just thinking about making something with the materials you have on hand, and then after that, making it be available to others and other people who don't necessarily know you, but who like what they heard. So I always think that the best piece of advice is just to know musicians and get your music into their fingers and voices, and that's kind of the best trick.
Well, great. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you so much. I will see you soon in your lovely exposed brick.
Okay, take care.